Ooh, hello and welcome to another Racky's beer review. So, on my neck, it's a cold night. That wind, quite a cool wind. Anyway, today we're going over to Eyam Brewery. I have had a couple of these from these before. Both are nice beers. And this is a Cherry Bakewell Stout, which was the reason that I chose it. Because I thought it's called Doctor's Orders. 4.9%. We'll read what it says on the back. A sweet start with a bitter hot background and cherry bakewell tones. Bottle conditioned, chilled to taste, pour carefully into a glass. Based in Great Hucklow, wherever Great Hucklow is. I presume it's somewhere in Derbyshire, but I'm not 100% sure. Bought it from House of Beer in Ashbourne. You know, if you're in that vicinity. Bit of cherry on the nose there. There we go. Did say bottle conditioned, and I goes and pours the last bit in. Well, nearly the last bit. I could see what was going on. So, black pour. Like a light beige head on that, as you can see. Cheers. And yeah, chocolate. There's a hint of cherry, to be fair. Oh yeah, on the taste, cherry's a little bit more prominent on the taste. Not craft beer, Cherry Bakewell. It's modern traditional Cherry Bakewell beer, meaning more subtle. But yeah, it's tasting nice. Just finished another 11-hour day. Flipping days at the moment. That's it for this week though. I'm done now. Tomorrow's a standard 8-hour day. And I'm not working the weekend, although I could work the weekend, I suppose. I could actually work Saturday. Could. Yeah, there's a garden. There's always a flipping garden, isn't there? But there's a garden. Someone, I'll have to see. See how I feel. Kind of got it in my head that I'm not working this weekend. You know, sometimes that's really nice. Today was one of the first days in a hell of a long time. I got to work and I'm feeling knackered. Slightly overdid it on the beer last night. I had one too many. Imperial Stout tasters, as you do. And I felt it this morning. Yeah, but I felt tired as well. Really, really tired. And I just think that that moment has arrived where I need a week off. I've got a busy week next week. I've got 3 out of 5 days working late again. But then after that, I'm off for 7, 9, 9.5 days. So that's nice. Nice to just recuperate. Set all my mouse traps up, kill a few mice, as you do. Put my slug pellets down, water my plants, put slug pellets down and do all that. Now it's had a bit of time to breathe. The sweetness of the cherry is coming through a bit more now. So it's had time, you know. And I do find this with bottled beers, that they just need a bit of breathability. No one next beer, although I can, but no one next beer. Stupidly quick anyway. So like I say, I got it from a House of Beer in Ashbourne. Lovely place. We'll go back at some stage in the future. Probably not, but you know, it was a nice place to go. Love the support for the local breweries, their local breweries. And obviously on the channel, I want to support breweries from all over. I've done a hell of a lot for Nottinghamshire breweries. And a lot of them breweries don't seem to be releasing stuff into can or bottle anymore. They just seem to be cask or keg for pubs. Certainly not into can or bottle. That is obviously their priority. They've got their money-making lines. But the sadness of that is that I shan't be reviewing any of their beers. So there are a few that have basically stopped. And all that means is that unless I catch one of their on cask, there'll be no social media from me on the channel. I don't suppose they're bothered in the grand scheme of things. But, you know, so I'll go where the beers are. I mean, predominantly supermarket's going to be my fettle again. The only problem with supermarket beers is every Tom, Dick and Harry, maybe not Harry, but wants to bloody review all the latest supermarket beers. So there's literally 20 reviews all come out at the same time. So by waiting that little bit of time for the dust to settle and to bring out my review, not that I really take any notice of what anybody else is doing in the beer review world anyway. And frankly, I never really have took that much notice anyway. And these days, because I'm so damn busy, I literally never. I don't even see reviews these days. Yeah, and I certainly don't watch anybody else's reviews. I ain't got time. It's as simple as that. Got to be honest. This has really, bear in mind, they tell you to chill, and in the shed, obviously, all beers are chilled at the moment because it's cold. It is what it is. But room temperature, this would really elevate those flavours. I'm tempted with my Imperial Stout that's brewing. Hopefully it turns out decent. I'm really worried. I've spent a lot of money. 45 quid is a lot of money for me on a beer kit, and the beer, it doesn't look anything like what it used to. You know, when you do the stirring, it used to be really thick. Yes, I've put sugar in. Sugar will not affect the thickness because it's still 23 litres as it should be. It'll affect the booze content, obviously, but it won't affect the thickness in any way, shape or form. But the beer kit doesn't look the same, doesn't smell the same. So it will probably be the last time that I brew that, and just go back to do it and go directly to all grain in the future. I can see that coming. It's really strange because the barley wine kit is 1% stronger and 10 quid cheaper. So it is actually the better kit to buy. And then, you know, put some flavouring in it and have a flavoured barley wine. Barley wines and Impy stouts are not too dissimilar. It begs the question to me that greed has come into play from Love Brewing. And remember, not everybody, you know, greed does come into play with pricing, and hence why some, you know, breweries have gone out of business. You know, greed does come into play, you know, and then when they get caught out, people aren't buying their beers, and that, or and in the case of this kit, that the ingredients have they've gone down the Doom Bar route, where they started off with probably a fantastic beer. I never really had Doom Bar when it first came out, but I've heard stories, and like a lot of these beers, the original beer was absolutely stunning. And over the years, cheaper ingredients, taking out certain things, and all of a sudden you've got something that's mediocre, and they are going to get called out on that. If it is, they're getting called out, and I'm going to be brutal. 45 quid, a lot of money to pay for a kit, especially if it turns out not as good as what it should be doing. It's supposed to be the best kit in the UK. In any case, liking this beer, certainly getting a bit of a cherry. It's all subtle, it's all modern traditional. So this is where a lot of beer drinkers, they're in that split. The beer drinkers that want big in your face flavours, like your craft beer drinkers, for them this may not be that sort of beer. For those who like the modern traditional, more subtle flavours, shall we say, this is certainly a beer that will appease your Cherry Bakewell fix. And I review everything as I find it, really. I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I understand the subtleness of modern traditional versus the extravaganza that goes into your craft stuff. At 5 for me, I got 4.2 out of 5. Certainly got the cherry, chocolatey, malty. Yeah, it was just a nice, easy drinking beer. And Eyam Brewery. Hope to see more from them in the future. Still don't know what SK17 is. And I don't even know where Huckler is. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, I live in Nottingham. Yeah, we're not very educated there. I feel like that sometimes. You know, when I'm doing reviews and I ain't got a clue where they are, which part of the country, and I'm like, but I'm reviewing the beer. You know, it's not for me to know, or the geography. Thank you for watching. See you soon.